And then there's the whole issue of the firemen. If you watch at the end, there's a picture, a film of a guy named Dallas, who is an ex-fireman. That's why I have him when I say the firemen chose not to be in this as well. The firemen were supposed to be in a scene reminiscent of the original Bruce Springsteen Streets of Philadelphia video. I'm really emphasizing that part because no one ever seems to tie this video together with Streets of Philadelphia. That's what the music is. That's what I wanted to do. And if it was a little more graphic, like say like dark, that's because it's the sequel. It has to be a little more dark. I mean, if there's any aspect of a parody, you got to do that. Mission's just a pawn in the game. It's just like the background. It is Streets, but even the title, you might say, okay, well, why is the title Streets of Mission BC? Streets of Philadelphia? It's like, if you ask any more questions like that, I'm going to start having to go like this. This is a crappy Peter Griffin impersonation. The firemen were supposed to be in it. We went there, just out of the blue, me and camera girl, and said, hey, the camera girl, sorry. You want to be in a music video? I mean, there was a little more to it than that. And the chief was like, sure, I'll be in your video. That's a horrible impersonation. He was a bit more bigger, like, sure, I'll be in your video. Then there was the captain who was even bigger. He was like, yeah, I'm a power lifter. I can bench 400 pounds. How much do you bench? And I said, benches are for sitting on. And so he was like, cool. That's a pretty hardcore statement. And then he asked me out on a date for a Sunday, and I was like, yeah, I swing that way, baby. And that didn't actually happen. But then all of a sudden, some other dude who was like really like lower class and unimportant, he was like, okay, chief, is it time? Do I get to shine? Yeah, let's do it like in that movie Backdraft starring Kurt Russell. Yeah! It's like, we're not actually fighting fires today. Calm down, Byron. It's like, oh, sorry. I'm so excited. I peed my pants a little bit. And then they went around the corner because Byron's shy. I have no idea. But then the captain was sitting there. They're like, yo, captain, get back here. We got to do like some stuff. I'm all of a sudden black. And then they were talking behind the fire trucks. And we were going to walk up to past the fire truck and they were going to walk this way. That's Captain Chief, Byron, and number 4, mystery guy who we're still waiting on. Then he came around the corner. He was this bald looking dude who was around my age. And I recognized him. I was like, why is he looking at me like that? I'm like, of course, he's from the gym. Then the camera girl said, yeah, I know that guy. His name is like Slavaka or something. It was just this ridiculous name. It was Chewbacca D2 or something. It was horrible. I mean, it was an awesome name. He sounded like a kind of wizard in a Lord of the Rings movie that you ran into in the middle of the forest and you didn't know which like way he was going to go. Red magic, white magic, Dairy Queen Sunday, yeah! And we were like, woo! I didn't know what to do. I was like, what's he up to? He knows me from the Leisure Center, and I had that dilemma there, and firemen and Leisure Center people go hand in hand. And sure enough, I thought there was something was up, and the chief came out and said, sorry, we're not going to do this video now. We just decided we can't. I was like, what? Qu'est-ce que c'est? Is that the right word? I'm rusty on my French. École people, help me out. So, no, that's not going to go. That's what happened there. They just changed. Would have been a lot better. Participation.